Alright, guys, I was just joking for the first one, but no, this is going to be serious. But today I'll be ranting on this year through my voice. I know I've done the text to speech one, but why not? Yeah, two added. Like, why not
try both?
But before we start this rant, I would like to say to anyone who likes 2020, you know the drill. But anyways, any more questions? Okay, alright. Sorry about because I'm trying to improve. But anyways, this year has been, of course, but I'm just not gonna say it. But it has been like the number one greatest fear in my soul. Yeah. No year tops it, not even last year. But anyways, let's be serious. So I thought this year was going to be awesome because of all of this bulk before last year and 2018. But yeah, but still, hold on. First, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, we got hit by World War III almost. It trend on the fourth day or third day. I know, right? Even though it was still on holidays, but still. Already? I know, right? And already a violent start. But it wasn't just that. Australia was burning. I feel bad for you, Australia. And yes, they had to fight for. And this is like, oh no, is there a conflict happening? Oh no. And then the third thing that sucks, I had to go to school. I had to go back to school and continue my next semester. And which means I can't catch up to premieres. Oh, and I had to deal with this stupid club, but at least I did avoid it on the first week. By the second week, I got the flu, like I said. By the third week, it sucks already. And I was like, come on, already. And then I heard there was this virus called the norovirus. But yes, I know. And this cough thing just went all over the world and it attacks certain people. This disease that started off in China. And then it was detected here in the US on January 20th. Then France and Europe saw the first by January 24th. And though it was very low, things were back to normal still. But I got hit something else much bigger. That is right. I'm talking about not your name or anyone's name. I'm talking about Asian, or well, you know, your name, the movie. It was disgusting swapping people's bond. I wonder how are you able to live with it? Yeah. Like how? Like that's impossible. Like how can a boy and I found like disgusting. Isn't that appropriate? But I cannot cuss, which makes them a hypocrite like I said on my other video. Oh my gosh. It made me kind of lose interest, but not the people. This movie just kind of made me lose interest in the country. I don't hated it. I mean, well, even though that's just my opinion, but still, it was disturbing. And then this something else happened. Then Kobe Bryant died on the 3 days later after I watched that disgusting movie. Oh my god. I like, even though I'm not a too I mean, well, kind of. Even though I don't watch too much NBA, he was a legend, to be honest. Even though the LA Lakers did won back in October of this year, still, even though I think it was about retired, so he was a legend. Can't believe he died in Calabasas, which is, even though that's Jake Paul's hometown, near LA. It's kind of sad, but it wasn't just him. 8 others died, including her daughter. I know, it sucks. I was like, what is wrong with 2020? You're actually doing it worse than 2019. Like, come on. I know, it sucks. I would like to say rest in peace to Kobe, her daughter Gigi, and all other who have died. And by the way, that was the same day when California, LA County reported their 2 cases of the norovirus, the cough, of course, along with Arizona. This year begins to get boring, and then by January 31st, it sucked. I know I had depression already. In February, and by the way, when we enter a month, it gets a little bit faster by the timing. But February will try to be normal. But when February came in, I watched the Super Bowl. It was okay. It was kind of fun. I had a pizza and all of, and I had a pretty good week, or an okay week in the first week. But the second week, it begins to suck again. It's so boring. Then this year actually begin to get worse. It begins to go back up. While the cough continues to snatch China, but I was actually seeing a flattening. Its peak. But then you get hit by annoying spam bots. Yes, and that's another punch in the face. And then your name begins to get worse. Well, the movie. Yeah, and all of this until February. And then, but February still sucked. At least my birthday came in, like I said. At least I got a laptop. And my new iPhone, which I'm recording this video with to edit videos. Yeah. And I think some boxers, and that's it. The virus just continues to see increase here in the US. It doesn't even matter because even if World War III has calmed down, the bushfires have calmed down, the virus actually continues to get worse. And then by the end of February, drama continues. There are new outbreaks in Italy, Iran, and South Korea. And then, yeah, and France. This year was already boring. And then by March 1st, like I said, I got the laptop. Then the first death happens in the US. And then cases begin to rise sharply, and then it just exploded. And then Americans begin to start to die. 1 death to 10 deaths. Soon it'll be 100, then 1,000. Then people are dying in their hundreds daily. And now and then by March, the U.S. we overtook in Italy and China to become number 1 in infections. And then schools begin to shut down. But I enjoyed my last taste of restaurants over the weekend until Monday on March 16th. Like I said, I was doing a video how Spain tops 10,000 cases. and 340 deaths. I received an EAS that the Bay Area, or my area, San Francisco, is going on lockdown. Yes, a shelter-in-place order, and I was like, what the heck? I got jump scared. It was the same day when France was also going on shutdown. We were the first city and region to shut down. I thought Washington and Oregon were shut down because they were like more than epicenter. Then it began to shift to New York. New York got hit so bad in March. April got even worse. More and more infections every single day instead. And then you had protests of... Now we're in April and it goes much faster. So, and then it just continues to get worse, worse, and worse. And it just stressed me out. Oh my gosh. Even though a few days were fun in April, but I had to do Zoom. Don't get me started school online, and also known as homeschooling. It was the worst I ever had. I hope I'll never do it again, even though I probably won't go into details because of a lot of reasons. Well, it's too much to say. But yeah, I mean, well, all I can say is it stressed me the frick out. And then after this, they lied to me again. They said this year's gonna be better. This year we won't give you. Instead, yeah. And then there's protests like reopen California, reopen Indiana, reopen that state, reopen Georgia, or reopen New York City, and all of this. And then by August, oh no, sorry. And then by May, it doesn't get any better. By May, we had the murder horrors. Even though it's probably won't affect me much. But however, some stay-at-home orders were actually lifted, to be honest. But then and then America, by Memorial Day, America was finally reopened, except for like New York, I guess. But America saw a grim new milestone, 100,000 deaths in Memorial Day. And now, it's even worse. And then there's something that hit America very, very bad. I can't breathe. That is right. I am talking about one way to another. There's so many names. I'm just going to name them. The George Floyd killing, protest, Black Lives Matter, the unrest, Minneapolis, and all of that. You know, to be honest, I won't go, but like, come on, like, we had bad cops and leading to unrest, and to be honest, the killing of George Floyd actually hit America stronger than the El Paso mass shooting, which, even though I probably won't go into too much details, but yeah, from last year. So yeah, and then you have that, and then riots and unrest happens, and then spread to a lot of cities, like, or especially around the world. Like, come on. And then in June, it sucks. July sucked. August got hit by another bang. Then we got Portland, Seattle, New York unrest, and then we saw what happened in Florida with the cough, Texas, and then India and all of that. And then Lebanon hit with an explosion that was even more powerful than what happened last year in America. Like, oh my gosh. My heart goes to Lebanon. I hope everyone stays safe. Rip to those 210 people who have lost their lives. Those 70,000 people lost their jobs. 300,000 people who are now homeless. And 7,000 that are injured. Yes, that are from Beirut's explosion in August. Like, I know.
And then after this, and then we had another man that got shot, leading to unrest in Kenosha. And then we had riots here in Kentucky, and all this. And then we had this in New York State. And then we had a second wave of infections. It's out of control. And then by October, it was the worst month. I got hit by drama, almost everything. Well, indoor dining was there until mid-November. They suspended it. You had the worst debate, election. At least Trump did lose, but even though I'm not too a fan of Joe Biden that much either, but still. But Trump, I kind of, just because he kind of downplayed the threat of this virus and all of this, I just won't have the pictures in because I'm trying to save up space. Oh, it's flickering. All right, no time. This year just began to suck. Like, I know. And then it was, well, and then you had the second wave, and then you to be honest. And I'm tired. This is like so annoying. Why did I do this?
Thank you for listening, everyone. Oh my gosh, I'll never miss this here. But I gotta go for obvious reason. Have a good day. Have a nice holiday. Stay safe. Have a good year.